Hello, I'm back. It's been a very long time. Oh, you weren't supposed to see that yet. And today we're going to be discussing Hachiman. Hachiman is one of the most simple gods in the game. I honestly, I can't think of anything complicated about him besides how to control that goddamn horse. That thing is so hard, and maybe it's just because I haven't put the time into Hachiman, but I don't know. I just get so confused by that thing and mostly just use it to run away. But anyways, let's jump right into it. So, starter items. When you start a game in Conquest or any other game mode, you're normally gonna get Hunter's Blessing. If you're in anything else, you can get Attacker's Blessing, but most of the time Hunter's Blessing because you're not gonna get the real use out of Mage's Blessing. I mean, you could go it if you wanted to, but if your enemy also goes Hunter's Blessing, you're not gonna be able to outbox them once they get it stacked. It's just gonna be a losing fight for you. Spike Gauntlet, right, that gives you 5 power, 7 lifesteal, perfect for you. You don't really need Transcendence just because of your passive. It gives you infinite mana, as well as your auto attack base, so lifesteal's always good. And then health pots, multi pots. You never want to go mana potions on Hachiman, ever. It's useless. It just hurts you more, right? And then so once you back the first time, you're going to want to get Ninja Tabby or Warrior Tabby. Both these boots work on him, depending on which build you want to go. If you want to go crit, you get Ninja Tabby. If you want to go more of a power and pen and attack speed build, you want to go Warrior Tabby, right? Either one works, really. Finish Devour's Gauntlets, and then Executioner, or if you're going crit, go Poison Star, right? And then if you're going the crit build, you go Poison Star, then you'll go Executioner, and then you go Wind Demon, and then you'll go Deathbringer, right? That's your basic crit build. 65% crit chance, you'll be critting almost every time. His long range crits are really strong, right? It's stupid strong, right? If you want to go Power and Pen, you'll go these 3 items, right? And then Chin Size, Odysseus Bow, and then Blood Forge. You could also go Titan's Bane, or you can even go the Crusher. Those are all good options. Defensively, Magi's Cloak is good because if you get CC'd, you are no longer CC'd, right? And it comes up every 70 seconds. It's good for him because once he gets locked down by CC, he's dead, right? It's like that for every hunter / any sort of squishy. Relic Dagger, good health, cooldown reduction, movement speed, all good things if you feel like you're being way too pressured and they're just CCing you out of, so much, right? You just feel like you can't do anything. You can always get this. Your dash comes up more because of the cooldown reduction. You're faster because of the movement speed. You have 300 more health. Your actives come up more. It's just a good item, right? Aussie, if you feel like you're getting outboxed so hard by your enemy and you can't really do anything, you can always go Ninja Tabby, Devour's Gauntlets, and if you're losing, go Aussie. You can sustain through almost anything. The only issue with this right now is that we're in a healer meta right now, and what that means is that all healing, right, it's good now, but what else is good right now? I'll wait for it. Anti-heal. Anti-heal's really good right now, so almost every god that's being picked up right now, if you have a healer on your team, don't go this, because they'll be getting anti-heal against you, and not necessarily against you, but you will get the effects from it, so it would be way less effective, right? So you could just all around just forgo Aussie, right? If you really don't feel like you need it at all, don't get it. Trust me. You can also go Midgardian Mail. Midgardian Mail is great for peeling for yourself. If you have a Loki support who can't really peel for you, this is good. It gives you 300 health. It prevents the enemy ADC from really being able to box you, right? It lowers their movement speed, attack speed, makes it easier for you to hit them because of the lowered movement speed. It also helps you peel from auto attack based assassins, or really any assassin in general, because they all have to auto attack you at least once, right? So it's really good. The 30% effect, hold on, the 30% reduction of movement speed and attack speed is just so good. It's so good. Normally, for relics, you're going to go Purification Beads, Aegis Amulet. I can't really think why you wouldn't. This cleanses CC, this stops it from damaging you, right? If you really don't need one of those, you can go Heavenly Wings, Haste, Movement, Passive, broken as fuck on hunters. Especially if you have Poison Star, you run circles around people. Magic Shell, if you really don't want to go Heavenly Wings, which I don't know why, you can go Magic Shell. Magic Shell's good because it's Magic Shell, right? I can't think, it's just good. And these are just your basic things, right? Ability order wise, here I'm gonna clear and just go through. Heavenly Banner, always get that first. Your dash, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. Heavenly Banner, and then I skip a point in 4, and then put a point in my 3 at level 5. And Eagle Eye, because this really doesn't get useful until late game, so I just kind of like let it sit there, right? And then finish Heavenly Banner, right? Or put another point, skip it at level 8, level 9, put a point in both of them, and then I max out Eagle Eye, because about this time you have at least 2, maybe 3 items going on. If you're going crit starting to come online, so this becomes more valuable. Finish that out, and then just go for the dash, max the dash, and then the ult. That's normally how I go about leveling up Hachiman. Eagle Eye, like I said, sucks in the beginning. You could max the 3 over the 1 instead, but it doesn't go down in cooldown at all. It just goes up in mana, and the damage goes up by like only 30, but it's 60 if both hit. So like that's high, but also not as worth it in my opinion, because the cooldown doesn't go down. That's the big thing there. That's like the selling point, right? This is good because once you get 4 points in it, yeah, you can shoot 4. Like that's it. If you really want, you could level this up 3 times and get the 4th shot, and then just max out this if you really wanted to. It's up to you, however you want to play him. He's fairly diverse in how you can play him. Laning rules, I would say he's probably best as ADC. He can also play mid fairly well just because of how big of an AoE his ult is, and that's usually what you want from a mid laner, right? You want a big AoE ult, which he can do. And he has his 2, which is really good damage. You can, like I said earlier, you don't really need Transcendence, but if you really want to go just like power and pen like you would Scotty or something, go for it. It really doesn't matter. He's all around, he's just a good god. I doubt he'll ever not be viable just because of he can do everything. Like he's like a jack of all trades but a master of none, right? He can't really what was I gonna say? It's not like he's like the best like hyper carry late game, right? But he's definitely not the worst, right? Like Rom is, or like Shibalanke, those are like really good late game hyper carries. Hachiman's better than, let's say, like Neith in the late game, right? But he's not as good as Rom or Shibalanke, right? So all around, it just comes down to like Hachiman's team fight's really good, but his boxing late game is really weak. I don't know how I got to that part, but I did. So yeah, that's your basic guide on Hachiman. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below in the comment section. If you have any any suggestions for builds, please let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!